This video might be the bottom of the altcoin cycle, but heck, I will do it anyway, because if it doesn't show to be correct today, I am sure it will be in the next few years. Hi, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to explain why, in my opinion, we are witnessing the death of altcoins once and for all. I don't mean altcoins will cease to exist, but stick till the end of the video to know what I mean. In order to explain this, I will discuss three main topics. First, what is the story behind altcoins? Second, altcoins move with Bitcoin, but more aggressively. 3, Memecoins might as well be the altcoin killer. So let's start. First, what is the story of altcoin? When Bitcoin came out in 2009, there was only Bitcoin, not any other coins. So as Bitcoin grew and became more popular, some developers had different idea for how Bitcoin should be used and what kind of features should be on Bitcoin. But because it is hard to change Bitcoin and basically the way that the code is set up and the way the network is set up to minimize change as much as possible, some developers and some people in the space decided to fork off of Bitcoin and create their own coins and thus their own cryptocurrency networks. Memecoin was the first ever altcoin created, but it's actually a sidechain of the Bitcoin network that uses the same proof of work mechanism. One of the most and biggest cryptocurrencies out there is Ethereum. Ethereum's creation was meant to make the world of cryptocurrency and blockchain more programmable. On Ethereum, you can issue other coins, which led to the ICO craze in 2017, but you can also issue the NFTs, which also led to the NFTs craze in 2020, 21, and 22. And all that thanks to the smart contracts technology that is usable on the Ethereum chain. Whether it is smart contracts or faster transactions or more capacity on the network, all these are the narratives that altcoins came up with, or the creators of altcoins come up with, just to attach a certain value to their project, which is kind of imitating Bitcoin and kind of being advertised as a Bitcoin alternative, hence the word altcoin. So alt really means alternative. Second, altcoins move with Bitcoin, but more aggressively. The only reason holding altcoins on your portfolio could have been justified is if it outperforms Bitcoin. So the successful holder or trader of altcoins must measure his success against the returns he could have had with just holding Bitcoin. The way altcoins achieve that outperformance of Bitcoin is only because of the euphoric bull run that happens. So Bitcoin goes up during a euphoric bull run, but altcoins perform as Bitcoin just the same way, but you could say on steroids. During this short time frame, altcoins most likely outperform Bitcoin, or some altcoins do that, and basically successful traders sell the top 4 altcoins before they have to live with the bear market, in which usually the altcoins underperform Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin price drops, most altcoins also drop, but more significantly. Hence, it moves with Bitcoin, but more aggressively. This year, though, we haven't had a euphoric bull run, even though the bull market has started and we have seen the Bitcoin price go up from the lows to new all-time highs and above $100,000. We have not seen like the euphoric and the hyped up bull market where we see multiple weeks and multiple months of gains and green candles. So because of that, the way it happened this year is that we're seeing the Bitcoin price being stable, and then for a few weeks it goes up, and then for a few months it stabilizes again. This is leading to altcoins going up when Bitcoin goes up, but not euphorically or not on steroids. And when Bitcoin actually stabilizes, altcoins dump and underperform Bitcoin during these stable periods. So it's like having multiple bear markets within an extended bull market. Kind of, we can say that the stabilization of the Bitcoin price led to Ethereum and other altcoins led to altcoins not performing well or as they should usually perform in such environments. As I make this video, Ethereum has underperformed Bitcoin since the last bull market by a lot. I'll show, you can see it here. Since TradFi, who got into Bitcoin through the ETFs and through public companies stacking Bitcoin, it looks like they may have tamed this bull market, and the big money is more interested in Bitcoin over alts because, as we all know, Bitcoin performs well on a long period or long time frame, and it's more secure and it's less volatile than the altcoins. Although Ethereum also got its own ETF, and maybe that means that TradFi is also interested in the second biggest cryptocurrency, it has not seen anywhere near the inflow that Bitcoin has received. Maybe other altcoins will also get their own ETF products launched now that we have a favorable US administration towards crypto. But still, even if we get this for other altcoins, it might not perform just as well as Bitcoin. Its fate might be as bad as Ethereum or even worse. And it looks like TradFi is also more interested in leveraged Bitcoin companies such as MicroStrategy and others who adopted this Bitcoin strategy. So now we have a more tamed bull market, which is good for Bitcoin and Bitcoiners who want to stack more and hold for the long run, but it's bad for altcoins and altcoiners who prey on the euphoric sentiment and the volatility of these markets. So lastly, it looks like meme coins are ironically the killer of altcoins. On the Solana network, it has become so easy to create your own coin and just pump and dump it. In the past, when you wanted to create an altcoin, you had to have a big team of developers, and you have to have a big marketing budget, and you have to have a big foundation and all these narratives attached to your coin. But now it's just straightforward. It's more straightforward. People are just creating those meme coins. They're bringing hype to them, and they're just using them for gambling reasons. So you could say that this meme coin craze is at least more honest, is just straightforward gambling. As I said in the beginning, altcoins used to have narratives that give it value, something that the altcoin can do but Bitcoin cannot do. Now with meme coins, it's not like that. It's more honest, and people just launch their own coins so they can just pump and dump it on the retail. They're no longer gambling on so-called utility coins and ICOs and NFTs and whatnot and all these fancy buzzwords. They're just gambling on a coin that could 10x or it just could go to zero. The way we're seeing things unfold during this bull market is that retail, those that are not getting into Bitcoin, they are getting into meme coins and just wasting their money over there, while TradFi and the OGs, who now get more products in the finance world to invest in Bitcoin, they are interested in Bitcoin and in companies related to Bitcoin rather than just Ethereum or other altcoins, which they are not that, or that they don't seem to be interested in it all that much. Meme coins have democratized the shitcoin founding and gambling industrial complex. I guess this is the best way I can put it. So finally, do I think that altcoins will no longer exist, or do I think altcoins will go to zero? No and no. Some of them might even perform well against the USD, but very few will perform well against Bitcoin. What's more important is that the public may have finally separated Bitcoin from altcoins, which is the whole purpose of Bitcoin maximalism, distancing yourself from the so-called altcoin space. So this is what I mean when I say that this is the altcoin killer. They're not dead. We just separated ourselves as Bitcoin from other altcoins. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.